Alright, now let's see how much tokens do we spend when we execute something and how can we minimize it to optimize our costs. Here I have a scenario we were executing in earlier videos where we are editing the book in the library information system. And I executed it a couple of times and collected information about token spending. What you can see here is that token spending varies, and it may vary significantly depending on the path that AI chooses to execute something, or depending on some circumstances. So in this case, it jumps between 800,000 and 300,000. And I assume average is 500,000 or 500,000. Output tokens average is 3K, and duration again varies between 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes, to 160 seconds, which is between 2 and 3 minutes. So average is about 3.5 minutes. So if we look at the pricing, this amount of tokens appears to be pretty expensive, but in return our script is very basic and it's close to exploratory. So we are given high-level instructions and AI robot is supposed to figure out by itself what needs to be done. In contrast, let's look at the same numbers but for slightly modified version of the script. And here I expanded the script with some additional explanations. The login step is the same, but the second step contains some more detailed information. First of all, I ask it to use filter to find the book rather than using scroll bars or page downs, which takes more interactions. So this is much more cheap operation. Next is I'm asking it to just click edit link instead of high-level instruction edit the book. And here I'm saying what I want to be modified. So basically it is the same as this, but I am more specific on what exactly needs to be done. And probably this script may be expanded even more. So the idea is be more specific with instructions to let the robot do exactly what you want. And if I do that, you may see that average variation is much less. So it jumps between 87,000 and 80,000. Assuming average is 83,000 tokens. Our output tokens is 1000 average and duration is just 30 seconds. So by being more specific, I spent significantly less amount of tokens. So it's much cheaper execution and I executed faster. So this is something you need to know about AI robot. And the actual difference between these two scenarios is that this is closer to exploratory testing because it may choose some unexpected, some random paths, some unusual interactions, and do something you didn't even think about, while this is closer to usual detailed manual test, where you exactly know what to do and you are checking some very specific aspects of the application. So this is something you need to know when writing scripts. I need to mention here that while there is a difference, this difference still doesn't require you to do any coding. So this kind of script elaboration still doesn't require any scripting skills. So anyone may write this anyone may elaborate this, anyone may create such a script, and no specific technical skills are required for that. So robot still useful, but it may be optimized.